You are definitely someone who keeps people guessing. You have someone very curious about you at this time. We do have the King of Cups energy coming out. I'm going to pull a few more cards here. Angels, what do we need to know about this love connection, or what someone or people are currently thinking about you? I knew that a powerful card was going to come out. I didn't know that it was going to be this. And I feel like that's probably a reaction that you get from people, is like people have their assumptions about you, and then the moment that they actually get a glimpse of who you are, they're like, wait a second, that is so much more than I was expecting. I feel like you exceed people's expectations. Like you are something so far beyond it. Like you cannot be placed into a box. You cannot even be left to stand on a pedestal. This person is realizing that they can't figure you out. They want to, but it feels like there's no end. Like there's no end to you. And that could actually be what draws this masculine energy forward to you, to a greater level of commitment. It's because you are someone who is solely responsible for yourself. You always have been. In fact, you've even taken on the role of caretaker of others. If that resonates with you, then you are also someone who has this very strong, deep-seated desire to have someone be that for you. I feel like that could be what this masculine energy is going to very soon realize about you. It's that there's so much more to you than meets the eye, and they are going to need to be able to hold so much more space for you if they are going to be the ones lucky enough to have the honor of loving you for a very long time, if not for the rest of your lifetime. We do have the Ace of Cups here, so there is a greater truth that is being revealed at this time. This could be this person coming forward with this greater truth. This could also just be you having a revelation of realizing, one, it's not that serious, it's not that deep. Two, you know who you are. You know what you've been through. You know your path, your past, your present. And you also have a very good idea, strong sense of what your future looks like. You don't need someone to step up to the plate. You just know that someone will. And I feel like that's something that this masculine is also going to very soon realize, if they haven't already. Angels, is there anything else you need to know about this love connection? Seven of Wands. There could be a conflict of some sort that you're currently experiencing. This feels like an inner conflict. This feels like a scenario of you against you. Take the time you need. Take the time you need in order to regulate your emotions, in order to come into a greater sense of yourself. This person isn't responsible for your healing. You are, but you do deserve someone who is able to hold space for your healing. So don't be afraid to communicate when you need space, when you need time. Don't be afraid to hold space for yourself. And don't be afraid to process the emotions that you need to in order to allow yourself to truly be in this star energy, in order to allow yourself to be seen by this particular masculine, as well as people in your world, in your life. You don't need to explain yourself. You do need to care for yourself. This masculine really cares for you. And just because they haven't been through what you've been through, and just because they don't know the details of what you've been through, doesn't mean that they aren't aware that you are someone who is so, so special in their life, and that you are someone who is so, so worthy of, being held and being nurtured and being cared for and even protected. You are very independent. You are very strong. This masculine doesn't want to take that away from you. However, they do want the chance and the opportunity to be able to show up as this strength, as this protector, as this provider energy for you. And so the more you are able to regulate your emotions, the more you are able to hold space for yourself, the more that you're going to be able to allow this person to do that for you, the more that you're going to know yourself. And I'm not saying that you aren't worthy of that, as you are, even when you don't know, but it sure does help. It's like the idea of being rich. Like, yeah, money doesn't buy happiness, but it sure does help. So it's teamwork is what's coming through in this union the most. It's working together. It's you working on yourself. It's you allowing this person to be there for you in the ways that you need and deserve. And really just taking the time when you need it. You are the safe space that you've always needed, first and foremost. And because of that, this person is going to reflect that truth back to you if you allow it, and if you allow the time and space for them to do so. So I trust you're receiving this message when you need to see it. If you feel called, dive into your personal love connection, love readings, channeled angel messages. All the things are available through my website. You can click the link in my bio.